Students, this is mock test based on statistical question and some numericals which are commonly asked in many competitive examination. So this lecture or mock test is very important and the solution is already uploaded on YouTube and I will provide the link in the description box. तो जिन बच्चों को इसका पूरा डिटेल में देखना है कि सॉल्यूशन कि कैसे इनके आंसर आए हैं वो ऑलरेडी मैंने अपलोड कर रखे हैं और उसका लिंक मैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में दे दूंगा, वहाँ से आप इसको देख सकते हैं। आज मैं केवल आपको यहाँ ये बताऊंगा कि कौन से इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस हैं और उनका की पॉइंट क्या है, उसको हम कैसे सॉल्व करेंगे। लेकिन आपको पूरा डिटेल में इस लेक्चर को देखना है कि कैसे इसको सॉल्व किया गया, एक्सप्लेनेशन वो उस ऑलरेडी अपलोड है और आप उसको देख सकते हैं डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में लिंक पे जा करके। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टेस्ट है, आप इसको जरूर देखें और इसको खुद भी सॉल्व करने की कोशिश करें। Let us start this mock test based on statistical question and some numericals. And first question is, in RBD randomized block design, 8 varieties and 3 replication, the error degree of freedom is. So here error degree of freedom is asked in RBD design. So in case of RBD, degree of freedom is equal to t minus 1 into r minus 1, and here t value number of treatment is equal to 8 and replication 3. Now you can solve what is the correct answer. Next question is variance is equal to. So this variance is represented as sigma square. So and this sigma is standard deviation. So it means it is square of standard deviation. In which design the number of treatment is equal to number of replication. It means treatment is equal to number of replication. So such type of design is Latin square design LSD. Which test is used for comparing two mean from independent samples of small size? So two factors are very important in this question. Number one is means, two means, we have to compare two means, and sample size is small. So here in this case when sample size is small and we have to compare two means, then t-test is used. In a group frequency data, the lower limit of a class is 40 and midpoint is 45. What is the upper limit of a class? So in frequency data, we make a group like 10 to 20 or 20 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and we make different type of group like 5 to 10, 10 to 15, and 15 to 20 and so on, depending upon the nature of data this class is made. So what is the class interval depends upon the type of data. And in such type of data, it is known as lower limit and it is known as upper limit. And the midpoint is in between both and average of both. So in this question, the limit of class is 40 and midpoint is 45. So suppose it is lower class, it is upper limit, this is lower limit and this is upper limit, and midpoint is 45 here, and the midpoint is 45 and this is 40. Lower limit of a class is given 40, midpoint is 45. So the difference between midpoint to lower limit equals the difference between the upper limit and midpoint. So this difference is of 5. So that's why we will add plus 5, because in midpoint it is the in between the lower limit and upper limit. So this difference is 5. So that's why this difference is also 5. So 40 plus 5, that is 50. Then next question is, the ratio of standard deviation to the population mean is called. So standard deviation sigma divided by population mean mu. So this ratio is known as CV. Coefficient variation is the ratio of standard deviation and population mean. So correct answer is CV. Which one are measures of central tendency? So there are 3 measures of central tendency, and these are mean, median and mode. So correct answer is this one, and mean may be arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean. Next is, which one is not a principle of field experiments? So there are 3 principles of experiment. Replication is one of the principle, randomization is also principle, and local control is principle. Observation are not the principle of field experiment. Which designs are used for lab condition? So for lab condition, only one design is used, that is CRD, completely randomized design. So blocking is not done. So in pot experiment or glass house experiment or lab condition, CRD is used. When fertility varies in 2 directions, the most suitable experimental design to be used is. This is very important question and generally asked in examinations. When fertility, suppose that this plot, fertility variation is in this direction and in this direction, both the direction. Then the suitable design is Latin square design. We have discussed this design, LSD, Latin square design, where number of treatments equal to number of replication. Now numericals are in this test based on plant population and seed rate. If maize crop has 60,000 plants per hectare and seed weight of 100 seed is 30 gram, then seed rate of maize in kilogram per hectare is. So basic concept of seed rate is how many seeds are required per hectare. Number of seeds per hectare multiplied by weight of one seed. So simple calculation by using the basic formula. So seed rate is equal to, if we want to know kg per hectare, then we have to convert the weight of one seed into kg. So plants are 60,000, so it means we have to require 60,000 seeds. So here 60,000 seeds per hectare. Then 100 seed weight is 30 gram. So 100 seed weight is equal to 30 gram. So one seed weight is equal to 30 upon 100, and this is in gram, then convert into kg by dividing it by 1000. So here one seed weight in kilogram is 30, then you can calculate the exact number. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, that is 18. So correct answer is 18. So this one is correct answer. So calculated as 18 kg. The next question is, a crop is irrigated at IWCPE ratio 0.5 with 8 centimeter depth of irrigation. What would be CPE, cumulative evaporation? So basic question is based on irrigation water depth divided by cumulative evaporation, and ratio is 0.5 and 8 centimeter is depth of irrigation. So CPE is equal to IW divided by 0.5. So CPE is equal to, irrigation depth is given 8 and ratio is 0.5, then it is 16 centimeter. The rotation intensity of rice, wheat, rice fallow is. So rotation intensity is calculated by a simple formula, number of crops divided by duration of rotation. How long is duration and how many crops are grown in this system? Duration of rotation, and then multiplied by 100 to convert it into percentage. So number of crops, first crop, second crop, rice third crop, and this is fallow period, no crop is grown. So number of crops are 4 and duration, rice wheat 1 year, then rice fallow another 1 year. So this system will take total 2 years. So duration of rotation is 2 multiplied by 100, so it is 200%. Next question is on moisture percentage in soil. Weight of wet soil is 40 gram and weight of dry soil is 32 gram. What is moisture content? So moisture content in soil is always expressed on dry weight basis. So here wet weight is 40 gram and dry soil is 32 gram. It means amount of moisture, amount of water is the difference of wet weight and dry weight. That is 40 minus 32, that is 8 gram. So here moisture content is equal to amount of water divided by dry weight of soil. So remember that here dry weight is used, not wet weight, then multiplied by 100 to convert it into percentage. So it is 8 upon dry weight is 32 on 100, so it is 25%. So correct answer is 25%. In a fertilizer experiment, 30 kg nitrogen per hectare is to be applied in 50 square meter area. How much quantity of urea is required? So here area is 50 square meter and rate is 30 kg nitrogen per hectare, and question is asked about urea. So first calculate how much nitrogen is required in 50 square meter area. So application rate is 30 kg. 30 kg is required in 10,000 square meter. 30 kg nitrogen. 1 hectare is equal to 10,000 square meter. So it means in 50 square meter area, how much nitrogen is required? 30 divided by 10,000 into 50. So it is 15 upon 100. This is the amount of nitrogen. So it is amount of nitrogen. Then urea, how it is urea is calculated? So nitrogen is converted into urea simply by multiplying by 2.17 factor, or we can use 100 upon 46. So So it is 15 upon 100 multiplied by 2.17, or accurately we can use it as 100 upon 46, then calculate what is the correct answer. So it is in kg. So it is multiplied by 1000 to convert it into gram. So in this way we can calculate how much urea is required. Then if moisture content of a soil on oven dry weight basis is 15%, it is 15%, is the moisture content and bulk density is 1.4 gram per cubic centimeter, then moisture content on volume basis. So oven dry weight basis moisture content is 15%. It means percentage by weight is 15 and BD is equal to 1.4 gram per cc. Then volume basis, what is the percentage? It is asked. So there is a relationship between volume basis is equal to multiplied by moisture content weight basis by bulk density. So it is 15 multiplied by 1.4. Then you can calculate how much moisture is required. 21% is on volume basis. How much quantity of fertilizer at the rate 200 kg per hectare will be required for an experiment having 10 treatments, 3 replication and gross plot area is 20 square meter area. So this is a tricky question. So first calculate how much area is required. So first calculate number of plots. So number of plots in this area is equal to number of treatments, then multiplied by number of replication, then it is equal to number of plots. 10 into 3, that is 30. So 30 plots are required to conduct such type of experiment. And the plot area, total plot area, simply we can say that number of plots multiplied by 1 plot area, that is 20 square meter is 1 plot area. Then easily we can calculate how much area is required in 30 plots, that is 600 square meter area. So it means there is 60 square meter area and we have to apply fertilizer at the rate of 200 kg per hectare. So how much is required? So 200 kg. So this is the rate 200 kg per hectare. It means 200 kg is required for 10,000 square meter area. So in 600 square meter area, it is 200 divided by 10,000, then multiplied by 600. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That is 12 kg. So this is the answer, 12 kg. Next question is on herbicide dose. Pendimethalin 30 EC. 30 EC is formulation, means 30% is active ingredient and formulation is emulsified concentrate at the rate of 1 kg AI per hectare in 10 hectare meter area. What quantity of pendimethalin is required? So dose of any herbicide is decided by a formula. What is the AI? This is calculated as dose, how much dose, then AI, then 100. So this is for 1 hectare area. So dose is 1 kg per hectare and AI is 30. So this is the active ingredient. So 1 upon 30 into 100. So that is 3.33 liter. So this is for 1 hectare area, but question is asked for 10 hectare area, then multiplied by 10, then multiplied 10, then it is 33.33 liter. So remember this formula, how the amount is calculated, recommended dose divided by AI. Wheat crop is sown at 20 centimeter row spacing and number of tillers in 50 centimeter row length is 30. What is the number of tillers per square meter area? So suppose it is a wheat row which are spaced at 20 centimeter and in 50 centimeter row length, suppose it is 50 centimeter and number are 30. So first calculate in 50 centimeter how much area is there. So area in such type of question or such type of spacing, area is row length multiplied by row spacing. So here row length is 50 centimeter, convert into meter, then spacing is 20 centimeter, then convert into meter, 0.2. Because question is asked in square meter, that's why we have to convert the spacing into meter. It is 0.1 square meter. So in 0.1 square meter, the number are 30. So in 0.1 square meter, it means 50 centimeter row length means total area is 0.1 square meter. So actually, so this area is 0.1 square meter. Number are 30. So now we can calculate easily 1 square meter 30 upon 0.1, that is 300. So answer is 300. Here question is on weed index. Rice crop grain yield in weed free plot, weedy plot and herbicide treated plot are 50, 20 and 40 quintal per hectare respectively. It means it is 50 quintal, respectively means with respect, it is 20 quintal and it is in herbicide treated plot 40 quintal. So this question is based on numerical or totally on formula, and formula is weed index is equal to yield in weed free plot minus yield in treated plot, in which treatment we want to calculate the weed index. So here herbicide treated plot, it is required for herbicide treated plot, not for weedy plot. So if it is asked for weedy plot, then we will put the value of weedy plot. But here question is asked about herbicide treated plot. So that's why we will write it as yield in herbicide treated plot. Now divided by, this whole divided by yield in weed free plot. Then whole is multiplied by 100 to convert it into percentage. So now weed index is equal to yield in weed free plot is equal to 50, herbicide treated plot 40 divided by 50 into 100, it means 10 upon 50 into 100, that is 20%. So this is the correct answer. So this is the way how we can calculate weed index. This is totally depends on the formula. So this was about the numericals on statistics and numerical questions. Thank you very much.